Hello, everybody. I'm RJ Sheedy, and welcome to The Beat, a news and informative talk program brought to you by the Center for Community Media here at Worcester State. Today, we have a great show coming your way. Everybody knows of the diverse cultures that run through the city of Worcester, but many are unaware of the hundreds of talented artists this city harbors. Directed by Karaoke, the upcoming documentary film, The Rare, takes you into the life of 20 different artists from the city. Throughout the film, all the artists are working together for one main goal: to do what they do for the rest of their lives. Joining us now on set is one of the artists featured in the film, cinematographer Corinne Henry. Corinne, dude, thank you so much for being here today, man.
How you doing? How you doing?
I'm excited for you to be here. So now you are a young artist living here in Worcester. You've already made some killer short films. You've collaborated with many artists on projects like G.O.D. Where did your love for your art come from?
Wow, that's a great question. Where my art for the love comes from just waking up in the morning, breath of life, you know. Just the fact that I can go out and show people what I see is like addicting, you know. I just recently picked up film, and just developing the film after a while, it's just like addicting. You want to get more and more.
Because you started photography first, right?
Started photography, and then I switched into video later on, but photography is my main love.
Now, what has the support been like from your family and friends throughout your journey so far?
Well, you know, parents and not going to college is a big thing, but they still support in their own way, but always they tell me, so, you know, this year you trying to go back to school? I was like, nah, not yet.
You're happy doing what you're doing.
I'm happy with what I'm doing, and it's progressing, you know. I mean, obviously, it's not as fast as, you know, the parent would like to see their child, but it's picking up, and I love where it's going, and I just love it, man. Like, no other place I would rather be.
And you got something new with the Heist Studios happening with you now, right? Yeah. What is that all about?
You know, the Heist Studios with my friend Matt, Greg, and Sharina. You know, it's just a freelance video production, video, photo, media, anything. We're just freelancing, and it's just like creatives together. We just put together these projects for people to enjoy.
So what is your creative process like before you go out on a shoot?
Movies. I watch a lot of movies.
Is that where you drive your inspiration from?
Yeah. Like, trust me, if I'm not editing out with somebody, I'm watching a movie. Netflix. I watch everything on Netflix.
Do you have a favorite director?
To be honest, I don't really pay attention to directors. Like, I mean, it's a big thing, but I just really like enjoying the film.
You like enjoying the story
and what's there. I like enjoying the story and what's there. I mean, people are big on their directors, but I really like enjoying the film first. But, I mean, the Batman movies are good, always good.
Yeah, I love
Christopher
Batman.
Nolan, I think.
What's that?
Christopher Nolan, I think, that did the movies, yeah.
I think so.
It's always good.
Yeah. So one of the works of yours that I had a chance to see featured a lot about Worcester. I saw Worcester City Hall on one of them. What does it mean for you to include the city that you grew up in, the city that you love, in your work?
Well, to be honest, I've only lived in Worcester for a few years. I grew up in the Caribbean. That's where I come from, you know. So I came here in 2006. So, but I really wasn't even in Worcester still. I was going to school in Lancaster. I lived in Worcester, but I was going to school in Lancaster.
Okay. And
then bored like half of high school. I was going to Burncoat for a little bit. But I got shipped off to boarding school, then college is in Alabama. So when I came here and did that video, it was just like, I don't know, I've seen a lot of videos of people like showing appreciation of their city. And you know, there's a lot of things where people, like the young people in the city don't really, you know, feel the energy. They're like, Worcester's this, Worcester's that. So it was just one day, I just had the camera, shot everything like possible, found a song, chip, and then boom.
And people really resonate with the work that you put out there too.
I love the support. I love it. I really do. But, you know, it's for people to enjoy, and they love it, and I just keep reciprocating.
Do you still watch old video projects of yours?
Yes, every week.
And do you like it? Do you like watching your old stuff?
Love it. Because it's like, I appreciate it more every time I drop something new. But still, like, some of the new stuff, I even take some of, like, even the skills or even some of the effects I use in the old stuff, put in the new ones. you know, it's good, refreshing. It's refreshing to see old work.
Do you get inspiration from it? Do you ever like, how nitpicky are you when you look at your old stuff? About, oh, I should have done that. If I knew what I know now, I could have.
I'm big on that. But to be honest, it's like every time like a new video comes out, it's always like a lesson learned from the last one. So it's like, it's always progression. So yeah, it's nice. Storyboarding too, that's what I've just learned. Just got the grip of. So it's helping out a lot.
So let's talk about the rare. What is your role in this, and what exactly is it for the people who are at home who might not know?
The rare is like this community of artists, I would say. There's like 20 community of artists, which basically, you know, we're striving for one goal, which is to do what we love. My role in the rare, cinematographer, photographer, you just, you know, my progression from how I started from Worcester, you know, to traveling, doing the stuff I want to do. You know, Gio, you know, he's doing a lot of things big. This is a big year for him, so traveling with him is going to be definitely in the future, so.
Do we learn anything about Corinne Henry from the film?
Oh, you learn a lot. You learn how creative process, sets, shoots, coloring videos, editing, splicing, whatever. You learn all of that. Really in depth. The stuff you see on Snapchat is just like, you know, little seconds and stuff, but it's more Snapchat documentary style.
Yeah.
Per se.
That's sick. So what's your future going to entail? What do you see going forward?
Commercials, documentaries. I wouldn't say feature films, but short ones.
You like the short films. You like doing the short films.
Short ones. The long ones, I don't know. I can't spend too much time on a project. You know, I don't know if people like that. Can't spend too much time on one thing. Mm-hmm. But short films, I will definitely do. But definitely traveling a lot more. You see a lot more people featured in these videos. Definitely a lot of connections. But you see what's up.
Corinne, dude, thank you so much for being here with us today. It was a pleasure talking to you.
It was a pleasure, man. You know, it's great.
Thank you for coming. We'll be right back with artist Sharina. Welcome back to The Beat. If you like what you're seeing from us, give us a like on Facebook at facebook.com/WSU Media and follow us on Twitter at MediaWSU. Anyways, we are honored to be welcoming on another fierce artist featured in the upcoming documentary, The Rare. Joining us on the show now is Sharina Travieso. Sharina, how are you doing today?
I'm good, how are you?
I'm good. I thought I almost mispronounced your name. Don't worry about my little awkward pause.
You got it.
Anyways, Pulse Magazine says that you possess something many artists strive to have, a unique style. Mm-hmm. What exactly is your unique style?
I've always found this like the hardest question to answer. Like when I first tell people like I paint and stuff, they're like, oh, what kind of things do you paint? And like, what's your style? And I just really don't know how to answer. I guess it's like kind of like an urban contemporary style. But the thing about my art is like, I'm still creating my style and my unique style. So, but the coolest thing is like when people see my art, they know like that I did it.
So you are a self-taught artist, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Now, where did you derive your inspiration from?
I'm not too sure. I've always been really into art when I was little. My dad was actually really good at drawing. My mom's really good at coloring. And I actually went to Worcester Arts Magnet School. I don't know if it's down by Lincoln area. But they're big on like the arts programs and things like that. So that's kind of where it started. I don't really have any artists that kind of inspire me per se.
Do you think the city helped define your urban style that you have?
In a sense, yeah. I would say so. Definitely the environment that I'm in.
Because I've seen some of your stuff, and a lot of it looks like really fancy, well-done graffiti. and I hope you take that as a compliment.
Yeah, that's
because
cool.
graffiti is really cool.
Mm-hmm. I guess that's a good way of explaining my artwork.
So what is your creative process like then?
It depends on what I'm doing. Like if I'm just painting from, my own inspirations, just kind of jot it down on paper, put it on canvas or the boot or whatever I'm painting at the time. If I'm doing commission work, I kind of discuss that with the person, what they want, and I kind of get a feel for them, and then I can kind of create like them kind of on whatever I'm doing for them, like the canvas or the boot.
Yeah, and we got like photos of of your artwork that you've done to show. We have one of the boots that has the astronaut in it. When did you start using like boots as a canvas? 'Cause that's really creative.
Let me think. I don't even remember what the first pair that I did was for my boyfriend's friend. He was like, hey, you paint? And I was like, yeah. He's like, can you hook up a pair of my Tims? And I was like, yeah, sure. It was pretty funny. And like, I just did it ever since then. Like, that's like one of my favorite things to paint. There's something about the leather, like the way the paint just glides on the leather is so cool. But ever since then, it was just,
and people like come to you all the time and be like, yo, paint my shoes
yeah,
for me.
I do get a lot of
really
requests
cool.
for the shoes. The astronaut one is one of my favorite ones because that one's actually for one of the kids that's helping out with the Rare. So it has like their little Rare logo and stuff on it.
Yeah, that's really cool. And then you have one of an elephant with money wrapped around his nose. What's that all about? Is there a meaning there?
Kind of like a lot of the things that I do kind of have to do with love and money and like kind of the environment and things like that. I felt like that one was kind of rather than him holding roses or whatever, it was just replaced by money. Like a lot of people really just focus too much on money, kind of. I feel that was my interpretation, but other people are always like, oh, it's cool, it's money. Like,
my interpretation was that there's so few elephants left that they're so valuable. That's what I took from it. And then my favorite, I just have this one here because it's my favorite. It's a picture of like a lady floating around a pool in a donut.
Oh, that one.
That one's really cute.
Yeah, I love that one. That one's from a series that I did, like a little donut series. I did a show at 9 Dot Gallery. It's on Main Street. And John was like, oh, let's do a show. And I was like, okay. And I just procrastinated. So like I had a week to get ready for the show. So like, all right, I'm just gonna pick a theme and just bang out whatever comes into my mind. And it was the donut theme. And then I just painted a bunch of donut themed paintings.
How old does your work go back? You must have been doing this sort of stuff forever.
Kind of, but not really. I started when I was really young. And then in high school, I picked it back up again. But like if I show you pictures of my old work, it was terrible. So like I felt bad about I'm not that good. So I put it back down. And then maybe 4 years ago, I picked it back up and just, I don't know, maybe my little hiatus did something because I just was randomly good at it.
That's really cool. That's really awesome. So as an artist, sometimes you have to deal with criticism. Do you encounter stuff like this at all?
I mean, I have. Before, but those kind of things I just kind of brush off because I'm
just
still
kind of laugh it off.
Yeah, it's whatever. What I remind myself is not everybody can do what I do, and I'm still learning to do what I'm doing. So I just kind of brush off any type of criticism that comes my way. It doesn't really bother me.
And you started the Heist company with our last guest.
Yeah. So my boyfriend and Kerwin and my friend Matt, we kind of started that. Right now, my role is. Right now, I'm just kind of like, I'm not really doing much with it. I'm mainly focusing on myself and my brand. But when we get our studio together, then I'll be working with them more and doing more creative directing and things like that.
And like we said, you are also part of the Rare film. What's your role in the film?
My role, I guess, the artist. I think I might be the only painter in the film. I think I am. So
that's awesome. That's always great being like the only one.
Yeah,
that makes you stand out.
Yeah, a little bit.
So what do we learn about you in the film?
You kind of get to see a more raw side of me. That I'm usually like makeup, proper dressed like that. In the film, you kind of see the behind the scenes. Me working on the mural that I did on the YWCA, and just really raw, like my hair is mess, like mask and just paint everywhere, like so.
What's next for you? You've come so far already, still really young. What's next for you?
So my next adventures, I have a couple art shows that I'm doing, and another big thing that I'm doing is I'm actually working with Kathy. She owns Coney Island. I will be refreshing the wall in the back.
That's really exciting. Oh my God, that's really cool. Well, I'm really happy that you're doing so well, and you already have like plans for the future, and you and Corinne are doing awesome things together, and
Thank you.
You guys got success.
Thank
Congratulations
you.
on all your work.
Thank you
so
much.
It was great talking to you.
You too.
We'll be right back with William. Stay tuned, folks. Welcome back to the show, everybody. Joining us now on set is William Camacho. William, dude, thank you so much for being here, my friend.
Thank you, thank
It's
you.
great welcoming you on. Now, you are a young artist here in Worcester. Where did your love for your form of art come from? Because you make some really sick beats.
Thank you, appreciate that. Just listen to music every morning. My mom woke me up with MTV.
Did she really?
Yeah,
I wish I had that mother. Where was she?
She just woke me up with either that or Cartoon Network during like elementary school, middle school. So I just love music ever since then.
So your parents are like really supportive of like what you do then?
Yeah, I guess not really, not so much. They don't really get it.
They don't?
I don't think she even listens to hip hop. She's very Spanish. Yeah, so I just listen to all that.
So what's your creative process like then?
I don't really have one. I just like kind of whatever sounds good, I try to put it together as cliche as it sounds. So it's pretty tedious though, very tedious.
Do you have any artist that inspires you for what you do?
Metro Boomin, yeah. I watch his tutorial videos on how to make beats. I just watch him work with so much artists and how he's very versatile. I love it. He can make pop beats, hip hop beats. It's awesome.
Now you have a lot of your stuff on SoundCloud. It's under a name like Will AU or something like
Oh
that.
yeah, Will's AU.
Will's AU.
Yeah, like AU as in gold on the periodic table.
What?
AU stands for gold on the
Okay.
periodic table, so I just.
Oh, I don't know science.
Me either, but I researched it, so I thought that was cool.
That's actually pretty cool now that I know what
Yeah.
AU means. Okay, so has SoundCloud been like a really good tool to get your music out there for you?
Yeah.
Because you've got some hits on that. One of your tracks has like almost 600 hits on it.
600.
I think it has like 600, yeah.
Oh yeah, those were one of my beats. Yeah.
Yeah, they were.
Yeah, most of them are like 1,500 at least. I got more of the views on YouTube with my beats. One of my most popular one had like 98,000, almost hit 100,000. Actually, one of the industry rappers actually came across that beat. I'm still waiting on that email, but I got a snippet of him actually rapping on it, so that's pretty big.
That's
So,
sick.
Yeah.
Does that happen a lot with your stuff?
Yeah, I get a lot of random emails with people that try to use my beats.
Mm-hmm.
I don't realize who they are until like later, but some of them are actually like pretty famous underground wise, or trying to.
Has anybody reached out to you where you were like, oh my God, this guy just reached out to me? No way.
No, not really. It's always been like a middleman type.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's always been someone going, hey, so-and-so wants to use it.
Yeah.
You cool
yeah.
with that, man?
Yeah, yeah. So
Gotcha.
basically.
So let's talk about The Rare. You're in it. What is your role in the movie and how did you get involved with this project?
How do I explain it? I kind of knew the guy that's running it, Curtis Kariuki. I knew him through mutual friends, but I guess he chose me because he's seen what I did on YouTube or whatever as a producer. I also am a recording artist, but he chose me for both. Yeah, because most of the people in the Rare are actually doing something, like artist-wise. They're actually on tour right now, so they came across a couple artists. Some of them are photographers. They just shot like Gucci Man. I don't know if you know who that is,
Yeah.
but yeah, a couple people. It's pretty cool.
Did we learn anything new about you in this film?
Kind of, sort of, not really.
It's more like a behind-the-scene work at like what you do for your stuff, right?
Nah, cause they didn't really record like any process of me doing the beat or how I go to school and try to do that. Like my time management sucks. I can't even do homework sometimes because of it. But it's just a lot of more. The documentary is more on recording how their struggles and trying to reach their goals. Like a lot of people that went on tour quit their jobs. So I don't know. I wasn't trying to do that. They wanted me to go on it, but this is my last semester. I was not trying to risk that. But yeah.
Do you wish you took that opportunity? Are you like happy with that choice? Because that seems like it was like a really hard choice. If that was me, it would have been a really hard choice for me to pick.
Yeah, it was hard, but it was just like tour, quit your job, don't graduate, or graduate, and then go on tour. Because I'm sure there's gonna be more tours.
Yeah.
So I was just like, let me just do this for now.
That's a smart choice, I think.
Yeah, but I didn't miss a lot of things because I can't reveal them now because they're part of the movie. So, yeah, I heard a lot of good things about the film. So, yeah.
Have you seen it yet?
No,
No, okay.
no one in the rear has actually seen it. There's actually footage that we haven't even seen.
Wow. So you must be really excited to see this.
Yeah, I'm
when it
curious
comes out.
because
When
I
is it
don't.
supposed to come out? I don't think I've asked one person that. When is this movie coming out?
Yeah, so the movie was supposed to come out
In August, right?
right.
But then he
Based
got
off
like
the
way,
trailer, right?
Yeah, he got like a trailer out in August, and then like he started a Kickstarter, and like that raised way more money than he thought it was gonna be. So he started
Yeah, I
turning
wasn't
into a
expecting
feature.
that amount either. I think the film will be this summer. Yeah, I think it's gonna come out this summer because he's still he was recording a lot of things on tour. He just came off a tour with Lil Yachty. I don't know if you know what that is.
Yachty, yo, that's
Yeah,
sick.
yeah, and I don't even know what he did on tour, so I'm waiting to see that in the documentary. I don't even know where my part is in it, but I know he recorded some footage of me doing stuff. So I'm kind of They even have a. Nah, I'm not gonna say that. Never mind.
No?
No.
Come on, give me something. Come on, what are we gonna say?
Nah, I can't.
Fine, be that way.
He would hate me.
So what's next for you? You're graduating in May, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
What happens next now? What's your plan?
Try to. I want to go for my master's, but I also want to pursue music still. So I'm gonna try to balance the both. So yeah, that's gonna be hard, but a challenge. So
Hey, it sounds like a challenge you're ready to accept.
yeah, definitely.
Will, thank you so much for being here, my friend.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. And that's all the time we have for you today here on The Beat. I think we all learned a lot from today, including that artists are everywhere in life and some of the best artists could be hidden underground in the city of Worcester. Reporting for The Beat, I'm RJ Sheedy. So long, everybody.